Okay, we're going to be talking about a theory that people have been saying. I might as well cover. I even talked about it on my own Twitter, the one that's for Beyblade, which is @Zanky, ZANKYE. Check it out. Give a follow if you want to. So basically, this whole theory is talking about the order of appearance that characters have. I'll be covering both the ending and the opening. Now, first of all, it doesn't mean anything at all. It does not mean anything. I gotta say it. I'm gonna say it multiple times. It's just a theory. Could be 2000% wrong, and the order is different. It is a little bit of a coincidence that the order that they have on both the ending and the opening is pretty much on point until like it passes Louis. And we're going to cover it. So, if you go in the order of appearance of the characters in the opening and the end, by the way, again, theory, somebody thinks it's 100%, it's not. If you're listening to this video, you're going to take anything I say out of this video, it's not 100%, it's just talking about some fun theory, that's it, it could 2000% be wrong. Okay, so, you see Rantaro appear, then Silas. Okay. Other than Volt being at the end and at the start of the opening and the ending, so far it makes sense. Glad Ragnarok came at the start, then after it was Silas with Curse Satan. Okay, then after what followed after Silas? Well, it was Free. And who comes after? Comes Free after. Who comes after Free? Louis. Okay, so then after when it passes Louis, it goes straight to Drum. After it passes Drum, it goes straight to Shu. And then after it's Vol at the end. So, what does it mean? Could be nothing. I don't really know. It is a little bit weird, the order that they have the characters on both of them, because it's pretty much on point, and then after sort of just kind of... So, on the ending now, can you tell me what you think would make more sense if the order of the characters, let's say, even if it's not, let's say 100% for some reason it is true, what do you think would make more sense for order of releases? So at the start, we see Volt in the ending. Goes flying through the air. We then after see Rantaro, we see Silas, we see Free, we see Louis. So the order is pretty much right there. Then after we see Shu appear, then Aiga comes out, he's running, and he's running with Ranjiro. Now I thought this was a little bit of an outlier because of the fact that Ranjiro's Bay is already out, but again, that's why I'm saying the theories don't really have to mean all that much. That's why they're not really like that credible, to be honest. It's really just they have the order right, and then after it's this. Obviously, I think the reason why Aiger is running with Ranjiro is because they are friends. So it would make the most amount of sense. After Aiger is Drum. So I don't know. I kind of feel like it would maybe make sense if the order was like the ending and not really like the opening. But I don't know. Because I was thinking about it and I thought, well, Spriggan's going to be left and right. Okay, well, Spriggan should be left. I can't say it is, because we don't know. We don't know until it's out. Fair enough. So Spriggan has been known to be dual spin for the longest time, ever since Legend Spriggan. So it would be absurd if the new one was not. Okay, now that we got that cleared out of the way. I don't know. I thought it maybe makes sense if maybe Shu appears a little bit later on. You know how like Master Diabolos, even though that came out in December, had like the LR launcher and everything? Maybe it'll be the same for Spriggan, because there's always some LR launcher at the end. Like Chosen Achilles had the LR, it wasn't dual spin. Master Diabolos had the LR, and Master was dual spin. So I don't know, unless they just make up some bane and just throw on the LR launcher. And they're gonna have to make an LR sparking launcher. If they don't, I will genuinely be surprised. But I'm not really that surprised, to be honest. Like they've broken tradition before on how they've done releases. So just to be clear, there's no LR sparking confirmed, and I'm just being very careful with what I say, so nobody's, oh my god, Zinky said this and he was wrong. I don't know, they usually put a launcher up in the end of the year. If they don't do an LR sparking launcher, I guess it'd be fine. They just want you to buy the other two separately, but I feel like they would have to. But regardless, I don't know. I feel, because if we go based on the opening, okay, after Louis we would see Drum. But I don't know, I think it would make a lot of sense if we just got through the main cast of characters that we do know, and then after the other protagonists come at the end. I feel that could make some sense, because if you think about, okay, if you go through the order of everybody, right? After we go through Shu, unless there's other characters that return, which I doubt, since the main ones they've highlighted. You know, it makes sense for Aiga, since he was the second burst protagonist, and then after you would get Drum right after at the end, because he was the third burst protagonist, and It could be like this whole thing where at the end they meet through even the protagonist and they go through it. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know, like, when the Sparking Spriggan's gonna come out, the Sparking Achilles, the Dragon, whatever. It's just a dumb theory. I don't... For how credible this is, like, nothing. I give it maybe like a 4 out of 10 for how credible it is. Because just like on the idea of the order of the characters, like, I guess. Yeah, but that's where we're ending it off. Again, I will probably put maybe hidden message, maybe? Something like that. I don't know. I have to think of the title, but I don't want to make it like where it sounds like it is confirmed. Maybe like hidden theme. Possibly when Shu will get revealed. You know what I mean? Something like that. So that way it makes some sense. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on this theory. Do you think it's credible? You just think, nah, they just put the order in, they did the rest to throw it off. Okay, I kind of... Well, they did the order, threw everyone off. That's what I'm going with. That's my takeaway from this. But yeah, if there's ever any more theories, I will cover it. And yeah, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Click that bell to be notified of my uploads. Leave a like. As well, this channel has memberships. Check it out. Just click join. There's cool perks, emotes, shoutouts guaranteed at the end of the month. As well as your other stuff as you move up through the tiers. And yeah. Man, I know they're going to be appearing eventually. I really can't wait for it. I'm really excited just to see what they're going to do. Sparking's awesome, man. And bye.